Hello and welcome to Cars at 100, and on today's review we're going to look at this beautiful 2024 Hyundai Elantra Sel. We're going to check this car on the inside, check this car on the outside, and see what this car is all about. So let's not waste any more time and let's jump into this review. Okay, let's check out this car from the outside. First, as you can see, it's a redesigned version of Hyundai Elantra. It looks much sharper in up front. You have the daytime running lights, kind of continues with that trim, plastic in a silver color. And this is a nice shade of gray, Amazon gray, and looks pretty cool in terms of the design. Badge here much larger than before. You can tell how big it is. But generally speaking, it's a much more interesting looking car, I think, in terms of the redesign. Check out these rims, 205/55R 16-inch rims all around, and the rubber is Kumo Solus TA31, as you can see there. As we go around, you have this interesting design, sharp, edges in terms of the design for the exterior for this car. And you have nice door handles here with keyless entry on the front doors. As we go around here, you have a nice gas cap here that you have to open through the inside. You have a nice design here for this trim. In upper models, you get the silver chrome here finish on top for the door handles. And you have these cool looking lights as well, very sharp, kind of reminds you of claws. You have this design for the trunk as well, as you can see there. Cool looking, a lot of sharp edges, kind of glass kind of continues into the plastic trim here. Makes the car look longer in terms of the design. You have different Elantra written script here and different flat badge there as well. Exhaust under the bumper, but interesting looking bumper here, as you can see. Very sharp design in terms of the how it competes with automakers on the market. Okay, let's check this car on the inside. In order to enter this Hyundai Elantra, you have the key fob here, and this key fob is redesigned. As you can see, it's Hyundai logo on the key fob itself. You have a lock, unlock, remote start. You have to lock first, and you press and hold this, and it will automatically start. Good to cool off the car or good to warm up the car before you enter. Panic here as well. Nice key fob. You have a trunk release button on the side here. Not a lot of weight to it, but it's good. You can also enter the car with keyless entry. It locks and unlocks through the button. Doesn't have any sensors. A little bit higher in terms of trim than base car. Soft touch material here. You have stitching here. You have soft touch material here. Somewhat soft touch stitching here. Base sound system. Nice door opener handle. Generally speaking, good design in terms of the what's already on the market. You have automatic up and down for the front driver's side window only. You have these seats here. These are cloth seats that come with base cars in terms of the model. And you have good bolstering here, good bolstering here. Manual adjustment. Quite a large entrance. And if we jump inside and close the door, nice solid feel when you close the door. And I would say it's a good quality in terms of the interior design. Very unique style. This is very interesting here. Kind of like a grab handle here. And if we start the car, very cool gauges. As you can see, digital gauges here. And you have a nice display here on the right. Very good infotainment system. Just like on Kias. It's very intuitive, very easy to use. You have this very interesting thing here. Unique. Still, people trying to understand why they implemented this. Its own style, I guess, for the Hyundai. You have vents here under it, and you have vents all around. In terms of the design here, interesting design. This display doesn't stick out by itself like on Kia Forte. It is more connected, and as you know, this car competes, friendly with its sister company Kia. As this being Elantra, Kia has Forte. In terms of the steering wheel, it is not leather wrapped. This is a little bit higher than the base trim. You can get the leather wrapped steering wheel as well as the leather wrapped seating on the upper trims of this car. You have here options for the media, you have here options for the cruise control, lane keep assist, and this is a very unique design in terms of the steering wheel. Very pronounced 10 and 2 here. And in terms of the quality for this middle screen, inside that screen you have a lot of information and you have different modes. So when you go through different modes, the display will change. That's one unique aspect for the digital display that you can have. And in terms of sport, very interesting design, I would say. Not much of a sporty car this, but still you get that as an available feature. Start stop button here, media controls here. Not a lot of haptic sensor controls like on Kia Forte, old school buttons here, but you also have very good touch controls for the infotainment. It's very fast, very good in terms of the refresh rate. And you also have nice climate control options here. You have auto in 3 ways: medium, high, and low. And you can adjust the fan automatically, let it adjust the fan automatically with 3 different ways. You can basically have an automatic climate control, which is very convenient. Is underrated feature. You have options here for the storage as well as the USB Type-C, 2 USB Type-Cs. One connects the media, one connects just to charge it. You have 12-volt power outlet there. You have camera button here. Camera is okay on this car. It is clear, but it is not that wide. You also share it with the navigation, as you can see there. You also have a drive mode button here that I showed you before. You have 3 modes. You have normal, sport, and smart. So the smart will basically be same as on Kia Forte. It would adjust to your behavior, and if you drive a little bit more enthusiastically, it will make it go into sport mode. You have manual handbrake here, and you have 2 cup holders here. You have storage here, and you have a glove box here as well, quite large. This is also soft touch material. This is hard touch, but most of the touch points are soft in this car, and that's a good thing. Let's check out the back seats. In order to enter the back doors, the doors need to be unlocked beforehand through the key fob or through the front doors. And it's quite large room in terms of the back seats in this car, and a lot of hard plastic materials here on the back doors of this car. But this is a little bit higher than the base car. And if we jump inside, this seat is almost all the way back. I'm 6 feet tall and I'm almost touching, and I would say it is good design in terms of the seat. This is some kind of a sticker material that is glued on top of the seat. Gives it somewhat of a sporty look. Interesting design even for this cloth material. A lot of support. It's quite okay in terms of the quality in this car, in terms of the design. There's no vents in the back, but even Hyundai Elantra N does not get those. So you have 2 USB Type-C options in terms of the charging for your back passengers. It sounds solid. And also you have no sunroof. You can get the sunroof if you want to get with convenience package. Let's check out the trunk space. In order to open the trunk, you press the button here, and then you open it like this. And then, as you can see here, it's quite a large trunk here. You can put a lot of things here. As you can see, you have this hooks here. I hope you enjoyed today's review of this 2024 Hyundai Elantra SEL. If you have any questions, please leave a comment, and I'll see you next time. Stay loving cars.